Later, when I flunked out of school, I didn't exactly flunk out. They invited me to leave because I couldn't pass some subjects. I had ADD pretty bad, which is, I guess, why I ended up being a actor comedian instead of a regular person. I have to put these in, you guys, because it's really cold in LA and I don't want to wash my hair. So I have to make it look fluffy. And she said, Rose, come live with me in Texas. And oh my God, you guys, that is exactly where I learned to drink beer. Was in Texas. There was something called Lone Star that was made locally in not San Diego, that's California, San Antonio, Texas, or somewhere around there. Anyway, it was called Lone Star beer. And it was where I learned to put ice in my beer because it was so hot in Texas and your beer had to be ice cold. So they would just put ice in it. Ooh, that's classy. And to tell the rest of the story, oh man. So when they invited me to go live with them in San Antonio, because I wasn't doing well in school, and back then nobody knew about ADD, ADHD, dyslexia. I could write backwards and upside down as fast as I could write forward, but I had a problem memorizing, all that kind of stuff that comes with it. And so when they invited me to San Antonio, it wasn't because of my grades. It was because Rita was lonely because her husband had died. And it was a really rough death. And I'll never forget the funeral she had for John Sr. She wore brown and white spectator shoes. I don't know if you know what that is, but a spectator is like wingtips for men and a pump for women. And it was a cheerful shoe. She wore a cheerful shoe because she refused to let the way John died take her down. And that stuck with me. She refused to let the sadness, the stigma attached, any of that to stick on her or her boys and her daughter. She just said, nope, this is not a time to cry. This is how he wanted to go. And we're all going to get together and funeralize him. Is that a word? Funeralize? And that's why I love her so, so, so much. She's off in heaven herself now. But what a woman. What a woman.